What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a Channel Points video. Week 11. You guys believe that? We've been doing this for 11 weeks for Channel Points. Now, I'm just going to start this off with, if you're new to Channel Points and you want to win custom prospects, you want to win custom players, this is the way to do it. So I've actually changed this. This used to be the introduction for the Cubs series, which is now moved to 1 day a week, live stream format on Tuesdays. So really, like, the attention for Cubs needs to be shifted out a little bit, and now we're going to be putting this front and center for people that are new to the channel. So it's about a 6-minute long video here, 17 minutes in total, but about 6 minutes long, where we talk about channel points, what they are, how do you win them, and what can you do with them. So if you want to check that out, if you're new here, make sure you go do that. But other than that, the rest of the video is basically just looking at examples of kind of what the forms are all about. So let's dive right into some of the questions and the propositions here for this week. We've got the Pick'em contest. Every thing that you get correct is going to be worth 5 channel points. So just keep that in mind. Now, as I move forward, I figured, you know what? A lot of times when we go into these channel points and these Pick'em things, like, people don't know really what the team that we're facing looks like. They have no idea, like, free agent acquisitions. They don't know if they're bad. They don't know if they're good. So what I'm going to do moving forward here is, if I mention a team, I'm going to give you a screenshot of kind of their overall ratings and stuff, so you can kind of get a better feel, a better idea of what they've got working for them, you know? So week number 1, Saints at the Eagles. They've got an 82 overall team. We've got a 79, which is, by Madden terms, you know, 82 is pretty good. 79, you're not so good. So those of you guys that have been following the Saints franchise know that we've had a lot of turnover here starting in year number 2 from year 1. So who do you think is going to win? You got the Saints or you got the Eagles? Pretty easy. Make your pick. If you get it right, you win 5 points. Now, another thing, I didn't want to show you our record, because then process of elimination, you would know if we won or lost the previous week. So I still wanted to give you what Carolina is looking like. They're an 81 across the board for offense and defense. Therefore, an 81 overall team. Who's going to win? Saints and Buccaneers. Bucks are 2-0. I should have probably played this game, but I decided it's going to be a simulated game. This will not be Super Sim. This is going to be a straight advanced week and see who wins. You got the Saints or you got the Bucks. How many total touchdowns will Jameis Winston throw for in weeks 1 and 2? So against the Eagles and the Panthers, how many total touchdowns is he going to have in both of those games? If he has 0, like, let's think of it. If he has 0, I was not passing the football very well. Like, don't pick 0, okay? I'm going to try to throw downfield, okay? That's just how it's going to be. If I get 0, though, you're a soothsayer. You're Nostradamus, but man, you are a risk taker. But is he going to get 1 to 2 total, 3 to 4, or 5 plus? Mac Team Builder Dynasty, we're not going to have any uploads this week. We're still in the off season. That video posting on Saturday morning is going to cover schedules, red shirts, let's see, custom prospects that were created. I think I mentioned schedules. Just basically a preview for season number 4. So no propositions this week for channel points for that series. Cubbies has moved to a live stream format tomorrow, so Tuesday, 9 p.m. Got a couple questions here for you for that series. Will we have a winning record in spring training? That's going to be straight simulated, and then we'll make our decisions for the 25-man roster from there, or the 26-man roster, excuse me. It's going to be yes or no for a winning record. Are we going to win on opening day? That game will be played, and I don't know if we're going to open up on opening day on the road or at home. But this is basically the question that's being asked is going to be opening day at Wrigley. So whether that's whether that's 2 series, let's say we start off on the road. I'm not counting game number 1 if we're on the road. I'll count opening day at Wrigley Field is really what we're talking about here. Gameplay. How many runs will the Cubs score on opening day? 0, 1 to 3, 4 plus. Will the Cubs finish the first month of the regular season with an above 500 record? Yes or no? And then we move out here to the Cajun 6 Dynasty, the UL Monroe Warhawks Dynasty, posting Saturday at 8 o'clock. And we got a bunch of questions down here that really, I know that you don't know a whole lot about the CPU teams, but you kind of know some Cajun 6. Maybe there might be some Cajun 6 bias, but, you know, I've showed you the rosters in the last video, so go take a look at that video if you want to kind of get an idea Do you like Grambling to win the game? Do you think that Raging Cajuns are going to be bad this year? So on and so forth. So I won't cover too many of those propositions or those questions, but it's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of it is just a lot of guesswork. But, you know, it's just fake channel money. It's fake money. It's channel points. Like, what do you got to lose by playing, really? All right, so the multiplier contest. This one is interesting. So if you're new, it's just a little bit different. Again, Mac Team Builder, none this week because we're in the off season. We're going to jump over here to the Cubs, 9 p.m. live stream. One question for the Cubs this week. Number of home runs hit. This will be a times 10 multiplier. So again, this is going to be the opening day game at Wrigley Field. Are we going to have over 3 home runs or under 3 home runs? Meaning, are we going to have 0, 1, or 2? Or over 3 will be 4, 5, 6, 7, so forth. If we have 3, I'm going to give everybody a point, the points. I'm going to give you the correct answer if you say, if we only have 3. So everybody should be voting that we have 3, basically. Or rooting for that if we have 3. So nobody gets it wrong, per se. So I feel like that's very generous to go that way. So that's our only question for Cubs. Now, if you're confused by this, if you're new, if you have channel points to bet, so to speak, you can find that in the Excel file or the spreadsheets that are inside this video's description. So make sure you go check that out. You can always Control F and search for your name or search for your YouTube name and see if you have any channel points to spend. You have to have at least 5 in order to play. If you have 1 channel point and you say, I'm betting 5, it doesn't count. So you need to bet how many channel points that you have in order to compete for this, which most people have more than 5. But if you're new, you're not going to be able to play because you don't have any yet. You don't have any points yet. Saints franchise, Thursday at 6. We got a couple propositions here. So Saints number of wins in the video, week 1 through week number 6. I showed you guys the first 3 weeks. In that video will be the Eagles, the Buccaneers, and the Panthers. The next 3 weeks I did not show you, but it's going to be the Detroit Lions, the Chicago Bears, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that's going to make up our 6-week time span in one video. And if you get it right, that's going to be a times 5 multiplier. Are we going to have over 3 wins or under 3 wins in that week's in that video? So post your bet, take your pick. Is it going to be over 3 or under 3? And then place your channel points in there. If you get it right, it's a times 5 multiplier. So let's say you have 5 points bet here. That's times 5. You get 25 points just on that question. You can play in all of these questions if you want to. Like, you know, if you don't feel comfortable on one, I don't know why you wouldn't. Just throw things out there. You can't lose your points. So it's almost like you should play in every single one that you possibly can. But, you know, sometimes you just want to answer questions that you feel comfortable in. I don't know. Next proposition here for Saints, we got Winston passing yards versus the Eagles in week number 1. You think he's going to go over 250 or under? You got to place your bet. Winston turnovers versus the Lions in week number 5. Under 0.5, which it therefore then must be 0, or over 0.5, which means it's going to be 1 or more. Post your bet, and hopefully that you win. It's going to be another times 5 multiplier. So, guys, that's pretty much it for both contest slips. Fill those out, get them submitted here tonight, and we'll lock them up here Tuesday night at 9 before I go live for the Cubbies live stream. So, guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to this and you want to kind of know more, you kind of want to learn more, I can talk to you in the comment section about it. It's a lot to read. It's a lot to take in. It's about a 6-minute video again. If you want to go check that out to kind of learn what the whole process is. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people, you know, posting and asking questions how you can get in a series. I want to be a player. I want to be involved. It's like, well, either play in the channel points and, you know, show some loyalty here. If I got to spend time making your player, I need to know that you're going to be around. So channel points kind of ensures that. And or become a patron if you want to just skip all this and you want to get a player in the series, become a patron. So really I'm monetizing player creation because it does take time in order to get it right. And it takes time to get you into these series and focus on your player and say things nice about your player and analyze your player and offer some deeper content based around that. So yeah, I think that's only fair. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you later on in the week for more content. We got, again, Tuesday Cubs live stream, Thursday Saints, 6 weeks of action, and then Saturday double upload for Mac Team Builder and Cajun 6. So that's it. Guys, I'll see you later. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.